up, what is up? It's your boy Miguel Z, the big man of Value of Wrestling. I got a guest for you folks.
Hey everybody, it's the Tower of Power Mira, and I just want to give a shout out to the Value of Wrestling New Japan Rebound Podcast.
Thank you so much. You'll catch her. She's going to be in Japan soon, folks, and I will be talking about this young lady anytime soon. Yo, what is up, what is up, what is up? It is your boy Miguel Z, the big man of Value of Wrestling, Mr. Z, El Uno Supremo, whatever you want to call me. I am here. It is another beautiful Wednesday, and it is time for Value of Wrestling's Rebound Podcast, where I give you the rundown of everything going in Japan. There has been a lot of things going down in Japan as of late. I want to have to get run to it, but we are coming off of a very busy weekend. We were able to have a rebound. If you were with, not a rebound, but a roundup. If you were with us, you got to hear everything that went down. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ugly Dojo, CCW, for allowing us to come through, do what we do best, and just having a great time. But folks, that's not why you're here to hear. We're going to go ahead and get into this. New Japan Pro Wrestling had their Fantastica Mania the last couple of days, 24th and 22nd. Quick rundown of a couple of things that went down. We had El Desperado in a six-man tag with Mystico and Templero defeating Avuno, Valador Jr., and Bone Soldier Jr. We had Hiroshi Tanahashi, Mystico, Neon against Mascara, Tomato, Zalkirian, and Aviemo. Great match. Great showing, as always. House of Torture with Ultimo Guerrero. Ultimo Guerrero, haven't seen him in a while. I mean, I feel like I'm just that old that I've been seeing him for a minute, and it was a solid match, defeating Atlantis Jr. and El Despi and Stigma. Great stuff. Great stuff coming out of there. But the biggest news coming out of New Japan, the New Japan Cup 2025 bracket has been revealed. And folks, it starts on March 7th. Possibly one of my favorite tournaments going into the rest of the year. It sets the tone. Winner getting a shot at the IWGP Heavyweight Champion, which is now not ZSJ. So we all know who it is. We know who it is, folks, but it's all good. But we have, in your first round, we have Yoda Tsuji and Evil, David Finlay with the bye, Yua Uemura and Sonata, Yoshihashi with the bye, Ryoe and Chase Owens, ZSJ with the bye, Gabe Kidd, Ren Narita with Tai Chi with the bye. Rounding out the other side of the brackets, El Phantasmo, Great Okan with Shota Umino with the bye. Tetsuya Naito, Callum Newman, Jeff Cobb with the bye. Tomohiro Ishii, Drilla Mahoney. TJP has the bye. Oleg Bolton, Bad Luck Fale, Shingo Takagi has a bye. Great stacked brackets, folks. And I'm telling you, I mean, what more can I say? It is, possibly one of the biggest stacked brackets I've seen in a long time. Nothing wrong with that, folks. I'm a huge fan of this tournament. I am looking forward to this tournament. And then we're going to go ahead and why not? We'll get right into this, folks, because Pro Wrestling Noah still got their Junior Tag League blocks rolling hot and heavy. And I am super excited for this. We've had a couple of good tournament matches over the past few days, but I'm going to go ahead and give you the rundowns of Block B, where we had Ora and Katoji with 1 point, and F Swag in a double count out, 14 minutes, 19 seconds. And Amusaka and Juta, if I'm butchering the name, I apologize, folks, and defeating Ratel in 11 minutes, 9 seconds. Rattels has 4 points. Others have 4 points. So tied going into that. Their Block A matchup, which was really solid, as we've seen Mark True and Lacey defeating All Rebellion, 8 minutes, 44 seconds. Then the rest of Rattels of Hataya and Yohei defeating Daki and Ita, 13 minutes, 18 seconds. These are very strong blocks, folks. A and B are going toe to toe. I mean, I can't help but be excited for this. I mean, I'm really enjoying the brackets that are coming out of this. It's been solid, and as you all heard, as you all know, Kenta is going to go back to Pro Wrestling Noah, which can only mean one thing. Wondering for those who are NXT WWE fans, is there a chance that we shall see Kenta back in in um in WWE? I mean, it's an honest question, and I know a lot of folks are wondering that. I mean, I'm not opposed to seeing the man back, once known as Hideo Hitami, in back in WWE. I mean, he did had a strong showing, wasn't presented to the best of his abilities of what we have hoped for, and I mean, it kind of is what it is. But we'll talk more about that again on the roundup when I have more information coming for you for that one, folks, because we got to keep this roll moving. We got to keep the show going. The wheels never stop turning as All Japan Pro Wrestling had an event this past weekend. Coming out of that, the Gaora TV title of Yuto defeating Tokyo in 12 minutes 59 seconds. All Asian tag team titles were on the line as Lapita defeating the Astronauts in 11 minutes 51 seconds. The Triple Crown title, June defeating Yuma in 23 minutes 48 seconds. I'm enjoying what's going on in All Japan. They're coming out pretty strong. They're I mean, we're getting closer to the summer. We're getting closer to more bigger tournaments coming up and other wrestling promotions that are in Japan, and I I'm all for it. I mean, I'm enjoying everything that's being presented as of late. I mean, why not get hyped and get excited? It's it's a beautiful time to be a wrestling fan. It's a beautiful time to love pro wrestling, folks. But I'm gonna get your pleasantries out of the way real quick before I get into Dragon's Gate because that's next. We are Value of Wrestling. We are on YouTube. We are the greatest thing going on in the world of wrestling podcast as we know it. We are bringing you the best in everything that we can bring, folks, as far as what you want with your results of WWE, TNA, and what's that? AEW. We do that. But folks, Tuesday. You always know. Brand new show. Bring the heat. That's unfiltered, uncensored. Well, can't say uncensored because we do have guidelines, but it's you get myself, you get BT Baldwin, the big time, doing what we do best, bringing the heat as we only know how we do. And then, folks, on Wednesday you get me with the rebound. And on Sundays, if there is not a show with SPW, the third Sunday of the month, you get the weekly roundup, folks. And as we know right now, March is stacking up big time. No pun intended, as this weekend of March 1st, we're going to Puppet Wars in Alameda, California to go do what we do best. I have a pound of flesh I owe to the Stoner Bros, and I plan to give it to them as the respects that I normally do. March 16th, SPW, as always. And then we got a double shot on the 22nd where Ugly Dojo has their matinee mayhem. And from there, we go to Lodi, California, where it all started for myself and the big time, the medium sized man, the big man. We're going back to Realm of Warriors Championship Wrestling in Lodi, California, where the realm's gates open up once again. Now, folks, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know what is coming because, folks, we're always bringing something. A lot more promotions out there contacting us, wanting us to talk. CCW's got another show coming up around the bend to let us know when that's happening. And Ugly Dojo always has it, lighting it on fire. As Northern California professional wrestling only knows how to, folks. But Again, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when it's coming, because we're going to get live. We're going to go right into Dragon's Gate USA, folks, because Dragon's Gate is going to be down in Vegas when we go to WrestleMania next in April, which will be hot and heavy. Dragon's Gate had the DG Memorial Gate 2025, the Open Range Triangle Gate title, Paradox picking up the win over Z-Brats, Hayo and Yamamoto defeating the Natural Vibes. The rest of Z-Brats picking up big wins, defeating the Mochizaku Dojo in 8 minutes 53 seconds. Luis Monte defeating Ryohei Tanaka in 9 minutes. Gold Class picking up a big win over Yushi and Ginchi. Great matches all around. Dragon's Gate knows what's going down. Dragon's Gate doing what they do. Folks, great. Awesome. Nothing to complain about. We're loving every ounce of this. I mean, can we talk about it? We'll go ahead. We talked about it a little bit on Sunday. WrestleMania weekend is going to be hot and heavy. Big Time ran down the promotions that are going to be there. A lot of it happening Thursday night. Thursday night is when your boy finally drives up there with Mrs. Z. We're going to be out there doing it big, enjoying the WrestleMania vibe, enjoying all the independent promotions that are going down during that weekend as well, because why not? That's what we do here at Value of Wrestling. Stardom's going to be out there. I would like to see what's going down with them. Speaking of Stardom, folks, we'll go ahead and get live with that, because that is next on the agenda. We're getting to the end here, folks, because that's what's next on the card. Stardom had their Stardom Path of Thunder event as Mayu Iwatani beating Jaime in 9 minutes 26 seconds. God's Eye defeating Cosmic Angels in 9 minutes and 4 seconds. A four-way dance. Azami picking up the big win over Akira Waka and Fuguchin Death. If I butchered it, I am sorry. I do apologize. Three-way, 9-man tag match. Empress, Nexus, Venus picking up a big win over Team Hate and Team Stars. The rest of Team Hate defeating God's Eye in 10 minutes, 15 seconds. Cosmic Angels picking up the big win over another formation of Team Hate. The Future of Stardom title. Haina picking up the big win over against Mayu. Title change. Haina, your new champion. Future of Stardom title holder. Goddess of Stardom title. Team Stars picking up the big win over Neo Genesis. And then the Wonder of Stardom title. Starlight Kid, your champion, defeating Reina. 23 minutes, 21 seconds, retaining her title. Starlight Kid is definitely a solid talent. I keep hearing things and rumblings of her out there in Stardom doing what she does. I am not even mad about it. Not even, I'm not complaining. I need to see who this person is one day. Hopefully Stardom will bring their way to the States, so I could check it out. It'd be awesome. I'd be super excited. Last but not least, folks, we're gonna get into some Marvelous, because Marvelous does what they do best. Marvelous had a show this past weekend. I was excited to see it, as Marina and Riku and Yuna defeating Nakashima, Sika, and Takamori in 18 minutes 55 seconds. Oh wow! And when we had two matches back to back due to reasons beyond their control, Reina having to wrestle twice. The first match against Ali in 48 seconds was stopped, restarted. They had another go round, 12 minutes 41 seconds. Reina picking up the big win. Awesome stuff there. And Yugani picking up the big win, defeating Sora in 11 minutes, 12 seconds. Great stuff. Great matches all around. That is definitely your week this week, folks. And What more can I say? It was a great wrestling weekend all around. Japan always bringing the heavy out. I'm looking forward to New Japan Cup. I'm looking forward to seeing who's next to go out overseas and do what they do best. Definitely looking forward to Kenta's return to Noah. I mean, why the heck not? That's awesome. And with their working relationship with WWE, I want to know if he's going to come back and show the world that his GTS is better than CM Punk's. And folks, for those that don't know, he did do it at the last Battle in the Valley that I went to with my kids with CM Punk in the stands. He made sure to turn around and show Punk that his is better than his. I mean, can we actually get that? I mean, it's not too crazy to say, right? There is the potentials of a CM Punk and Kenta match that we can possibly see. GTS versus GTS? Who knows? This is pro wrestling, folks. Never say never. But I'm going to get Ghost out of here. I'm your boy, Miguel Z, El Uno Supremo, Mr. Z, the big man of Value of Wrestling. And I will catch y'all again next week. Boom. On the